Hey folks, we're making lemonade out of lemons here. We had a problem with our webcast town hall scheduled for Thursday the 27th. When will we post this, John?
The next day or two. Tomorrow?
Yeah, how about tomorrow? We'll post tomorrow. So when you see this, the World Cup will be 2 weeks exactly away. And football is a passion of mine and of my family. And we wanted to have something a little bit more interactive than this, but failing that, we're going to go through and give you a couple of thoughts I've got and then answer some questions that we got. First of all, I played soccer when I was young. I wasn't that good at it, but I started to fall in love with it then. It's the #1 sport among children in the United States, and it has been for years. So it's a very popular sport. That surprises a lot of German friends that I mention that to. Secondly, I lived here in the 1990s, and Germany, when I got here, West Germany were the defending world champs, and the United Germany won the Euro Championship in '96. I really got into it then. And now my wife and I have 4 children, and they all play. We play as a family. They play on clubs, in some cases in school as well. So this is something, and then if that weren't enough, I was on a couple of the big boards of directors for the U.S. Soccer Federation, and my wife and I own a women's soccer team in New Jersey, New York. In fact, they're the champs, we're proud to say. So we brought professional women's soccer to the New York area. Incidentally, women's football is becoming a big deal in both Germany and America. In fact, right now, the U.S. is ranked FIFA #1 in the world and Germany #2. And both countries have very, very good domestic leagues, professional leagues. And I'm assuming you know this, but mark in your calendar that next year's Women's Soccer World Cup is in Germany. Opening game Sunday night, June 26th at 20:30 in the Olympic Stadium in Berlin. Germany will be playing, and they will play a team to be determined. The other last introductory comment before I answer some of the questions I got is what else does soccer bring? And I think it has enormous societal appeal. I think soccer is one of those things in life where you get 1 + 1 = 3, particularly in the inner city and underserved communities around the world. You see extraordinary evidence of how soccer brings people together peacefully, constructively competitive. And in some cases, it's the way out, the way to the top. We see that in the United States. We need to do more, actually, in our underserved communities. Germany, it's a passion all over in every element of society. But it's a great equalizer, soccer around the world. And I think it's fabulous, absolutely fabulous that the Men's World Cup is going to be in South Africa. Think of the statement it makes about the African continent, about the country of South Africa. Look at all the focus that we have already had on it. You know, one of the things when you grant a World Cup, the United States has hosted it once and we're dying to host it again. There's the event itself, which is only a month long. And we think about stadiums, television rights, the actual games, etc. But the real benefit, and South Africa is a case in point, is you get the World Cup years and years and years before, you're awarded it years and years before you actually host it. And you use that to build the consciousness of the sport and to address other societal objectives during what is typically 5 to 7 years. 5 to 7 years of build-up. And again, South Africa is a great case in point. The next Men's World Cup, by the way, is going to be in Brazil in the summer of 2014. And then this December, FIFA will decide where the 2018 and 2022 Cups will be. As I mentioned, the U.S., I won't be bashful about this, is desperately interested in hosting that.